Hello everybody, and welcome to the next episode of my Dark Souls 2 Faith Build playthrough. My name is Tebriel, and today we're going to continue our journey throughout Drang Lake. In the last episode, we finally made our way to Drang Lake Castle, prepared a bit, and now we're ready to explore it in full. Now, this area, I've never actually liked it all that much. I always found it not exactly that aesthetically pleasing to the eyes. That's just me, really. I always found those, the place looked a little bit bland to me. I liked a lot of the character designs and stuff, but other than that, you know, I just had a little bit of trouble with, well, appreciating the aesthetic of the area. But that's just me, and of course, as soon as I begin, I'm already getting wrecked. Because I'm letting these guys actually hit me. Don't want to... Damn it. Didn't want to kill him outright. I wanted to open this door. Oh, one of the doors anyways. You don't want to get too many of these guys close to you. Otherwise you will have a bit of trouble. That's partially the reason why some of these doors contain these guys. Thankfully, they're a little bit easier to take out, but not by much. So just take a couple swings at them, keep your shield up, or, you know, dodge under them if you can, if that's your character. Me, I'm going for blocking and some dodge, not too terribly much. But yeah, as you can see, they still hit pretty damn hard, so watch out for that. And it's interesting, I always liked going back to, in video games where you go back to kill an enemy that used to be a boss, but now you can just fight it on your own. Granted, well, you fought 3 of those guys at a time, but you know how that is. I always found that to be kind of a cool thing. Dark Souls did that, the first one, I should say. So it was quite interesting, like going to the Taurus Demon and then fighting the ones down in Lost Izalith. As well as say like the gargoyles in this, like going from well, that isn't exactly an example, but going from the first game to the second, fighting the gargoyles again was kind of fun. Totally different subject, but I kind of feel is almost on the same kind of subject. And this one actually has an item in it. Just barely blocked that one. Yeah, these guys have some pretty odd attacks. For the most part, they can be dodged or blocked pretty easy. It's just sometimes you think they're going to stop swinging, and then they just do another swing. And there's another one. Okay, get over here. I want to see if we can activate that statue right there as soon as I'm done killing this guy. Or lady, I'm not exactly sure. The armor almost looks female, like it has a female type body to it, so it's interesting. Oh, we got a helm from that. Nice. Okay, well that did that. Let's see, did it open any areas? Because, oh yeah, down here I believe you can fall through, I think. And then that'll lead you to a another area which you can go to, but I'm not going to do that quite yet. Will here shortly though. But first I want to activate those guys, take these guys out. We're going to take this on one at a time. finally did that, too. Cool. Totally forgot what happens if you do both. I can't even really remember, to be honest. Maybe nothing, maybe something. At any rate, I'm so rusty with remembering stuff in this game. Like, it's almost like doing a blind playthrough. Almost. I usually know what to expect, what's up ahead, but there's just so many little things that I forget. It's not what I wanted to do. For some reason, doing the shield break maneuver is harder for me than the kick. Oh, whoops. Damn it. Oh, I blocked that one. Great. Okay. And more attacks. Bam. Usually doing 2 attacks on these guys is, at least at my stamina level, is enough. If I do any more, I might take damage through my shield when I block. Okay. And chest. Okay. That's interesting because I believe there's only one metal chest in the game that's actually a Mimic, and I think we fought it before. And that was the Royal something ring. Yeah, it's the Royal Soldier's Ring +1. So increases load that can be carried. Definitely going to go ahead and put that on. Nice. Very useful. And one of these doors is where we want to be. So let's go ahead and take this guy out really quick. And then we'll go ahead and take him out over here. Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do, but I guess that works. I was trying to actually pull out my bow, but I forgot which one I set it to. Okay. Now, in case if there's an enemy right there, I am going to stand in front of here. Nope, that is where I wanted to go. But there's also an enemy right there. Okay. But there's also a chest. Cool stuff. And we got Great Magic Berry on. That should help a little bit. Okay. Ooh, too much stamina damage. Almost got me here. There we go, gotcha. And we got the Mastodon Greatsword. Ooh, that's a fun sword. But I probably won't be using it on this guy. I have used it on one of my strength builds before, though. I remember seeing these guys used to freak me out because I was like, oh god, is it going to come to life like the statues beforehand? And that person's dying. Let's go watch the other one really quick, just before we move on. Yep, people dying left and right. Okay. Alright, Silver Hero, Old Radiant Life Gem, and Monastery Charm. Nice, nice. So let's top off our health really quick before we do out anything else. We still got plenty of Estus Flasks, so we'll be fine, I think. And Dark Arrows. Interesting, interesting. Probably won't be using them, but, they're there if we ever want them, I guess. Yeah, this one used to freak me out, too. And I'm guessing that's placed there exactly for that reason. God. Tough enemy. Chair. Now, I know there's actually a secret passage around here, too. Can't quite remember where. Yeah, I actually think it's a little bit up here. But, yeah, there's lots of enemies through here. Lots and lots of enemies. Thankfully, most of them can be avoided from down there, at least until you get up to where you can fight them mano a mano. And try rolling, it says. Kind of true, kind of true. I think these guys poison. Can't quite remember what it does, to be honest, so I am going to bring out some poison moss just in case. So I'm pretty sure it's poison. Yep, that's poison. Okay. Now this area looks bad, isn't too terribly bad, really. You can just bring them down here, and you can bring them into this room too. They generally won't go that far, but if you can get them to get that far, they can actually activate the traps on them. Of course, you can activate it on yourself too on accident. Like I said, it's not the easiest thing to do here. Whoops. Well, that was a failure. Thankfully, these guys are pretty slow moving. Very slow moving. God damn. Making me chug all my Estus. Thankfully, they seem pretty content just to move backwards. There we go. Want to use that on the other guys. Not easy for me to do sometimes for some reason. Oh, don't want to get hit by that. There we go. And Scion's armor. That's actually pretty interesting. Yep, the Scion's armor. It's lighter, but it doesn't really add much for me. Oh yeah, and there's something here, which I'm gonna grab. I'm poisoned, that's fine. I can just pop this. And I'll be using my Radiant Life Gem because I am running out of Estus. Thankfully, there is a bonfire here shortly. So we won't have to worry about that. And I just fail at parrying with this character. In fact, in Dark Souls 2, I haven't really gotten parrying down all that well. I'm not sure exactly why, but there's just something about the difference in parrying in Dark Souls 1 and 2 that's just a little odd for me. And you don't want to stand in front of that. That'll actually start to curse you, as you can see. Which is an interesting touch if you played through the game before, as that is a portrait of the Queen. Oh shit, oh yeah, this is a actually a enemy phantom that'll appear every time, so don't have to worry about it. And wrecked. Awesome stuff. And we got a human effigy from it. Awesome. Okay, so now down there is a... Oops. Right down there is a, an enemy. However, there's something very important down there as well. So as soon as we kill this guy, we'll go ahead and grab that. Lots of little areas down here. Anyways, where is that? Here we are. Okay, good. There we go. Aha! Secret bonfire. For the longest time, I didn't even know this bonfire was here, to be honest. Played through the game like 2 different times, didn't even see that bonfire. Then again, I've probably passed quite a few little secrets already that you probably yelling at in your mind at me. So there's a couple little items over here, and of course there's some items down in that sludge down there, and that's actually corrosive stuff, so if you want to avoid breaking your equipment, you're going to want to just take it all off. You can kill most of the enemies, though, before any problems. And the Hunter's Black Bow. Right here, it is a S in dex scaling. So much, much better for dex stuff. I haven't ever tried scaling it up to a holy weapon. I'm not even sure if you can, or lightning, I should say. So I don't know about that, but yeah, it's a cool dex bow. I'm not sure how it compares to others, but it's nice scaling at least. Because I never really got into the whole huge meta of this game, to be honest. Just played through, found weapons I liked. Didn't really do a whole lot of research on the best weapons. Did a bit of PvP. Not too terribly much. Anyways, this is the Queen. Let's go talk to her.
You have fought admirably on your journey, cursed undead. I am Nashandra, Queen of Drangleic. A true monarch carries the weight of their souls. The last king of this land, King Vendrick, as he was called. He found the strength to rule his people, and when the undead were born, cursed, he found more strength to face them. But in the end, he never took the true throne. Visit Vendrick. We haven't...
And that's pretty much all we need to know. So we just need to find Vendrick. Help me. Ally required ahead. Friend required. There really isn't a friend required. This boss is not too terribly hard of one. I know because I said that I'm probably going to die, but I never found it all that hard. Mostly because it's, well, the same thing we've done before. Oh, it's a Dragon Rider, but there's Dragon Rider +1. My god, the fight is completely changed. In all seriousness, though, it's just one shoots you with a bow for a while. So all you need to do is just kind of attack him a little bit, back away, wait for an arrow to shoot, then find an opening. Not too terribly hard. So only hard if you're not blocking all that much. I'll just pop one of these. And, oh, whoops. I just got shot right in the face. Wow, he's certainly finding openings. There we go. I just need to get on his butt. Yeah, he just keep finding openings. But yeah, if possible, you want to keep moving so that he can't get you. Because he'll shoot every couple of seconds or so. It's not too terribly often, but it's often enough to where it can be a bit of a problem. And I think once this guy gets to lower health, the other one will jump down. And if you listen really closely, you can actually hear the guy shoot. It's a little hard, though, with all the music. Oh, looks like he jumped down, then. There we go. Yeah, I think it's a little under half health he'll start to do that. Jump down. In which case, he's actually a little bit easier to deal with, I think. So now all you gotta do is just, well, circle behind one, and go ahead and just attack him. Kill him really quickly if possible. There we go. One's dead. Now it's just the regular Dragon Rider fight. except not on a weird platform. So yeah, chugged a little bit of Estus, used a little bit of health, but he isn't a hard boss by any means. It's just, you can get hit pretty hard by him, but his attacks for the most part are very weak compared to other bosses. Plus, see how much damage that archer one took? Quite a lot. So he had a lot less health or armor. And hey, there we go. That is one of the very first parts of Drangleic Castle. And it's about 20 minutes in here, and I think this is actually a good place to stop for the episode. It's not too terribly long, we get to see a little bit more of the castle, and we ended with a boss fight, so I think it's good to stop here. So, thank you guys for joining me on the 22nd episode of my Dark Souls 2 Faith Build playthrough. In the next episode, we'll continue exploring the castle, find some cool armor and weapons, and hopefully meet Vendrick real soon. So, thank you guys, and see you next time. Goodbye, everybody, and take care.